What you are about to see is a very secret, very personal behind-the-scenes look at a former YouTuber's life. What you see on camera is often not what you see in reality. This is my reality. I quickly realized that I was in dire need of help. And over the years, I realized you guys have been there with me every step of the way, praying for me and helping me. In a weird time loop paradox, even though you haven't seen me yet, you've already been helping me. So I thank you for that. Please share these videos with your friends, click like, leave a comment. I don't know if I will be here to read your comments. At the end of the day, I don't know how much time I have. And also, please respect my privacy, because it is a life or death matter at this point.
Okay, so my voice is still really congested. I think it's from the bedding. It probably has a little bit of mold on it. I know the beautiful sunrise. Well, before it was a beautiful sunset. Now it's a beautiful sunrise. So I'm going to show you really quick. The lady in front of me is probably going to think I'm nuts, but here's the sunrise. So it's nice. It's not anything too crazy, but it's just a nice little sunrise. And I dropped my daughter off, and I'm now on my way to get my oil changed at Walmart. But I'm looking around, and like most people out here have already harvested their corn, like the people that I had contacts for. So I'm just like, oh my gosh, like I literally moved at the worst time because everybody's already doing corn harvesting. So, you know, that part of me is starting to panic, like, you're missing out on interviews, you're missing out on all this stuff. My last video pretty much bombed. It was cute, it was funny, but like nobody's watching it. And it really makes me so upset, because it's like other people can put a video out with the dumbest title ever, the ugliest picture, and get 4 times more views on it than I do. I'm just like, a good portion of me is ready to just give up and be like, I'm done. I am done. Like, I don't know what else to do. I am doing more video editing than most people. I am trying to smile and be more positive, which, you know, the interviews hopefully will do a little bit better, but the one interview I did was just kind of mediocre. So I don't know, if I can start putting videos out 3 times a week, maybe it will do good. But I've seen channels that have been running 10 years putting videos out every single day or several times a week and still only had 500 subscribers. That is scary to me. It's like, oh my gosh, like that's bad. So I don't know, I guess like people already have an assumed notion of who I am and what I do, and they don't want to watch anything else. I'm not as lovely and as smiley as some of the other females out there that you can watch. But I mean, that's my problem, is that there are so many other female channels to watch, and they are cute, and they are girly, and they are like everything that, you know, you think about a girl being. And I am none of those things, and that's just, I don't know, I just feel like there's no place for me. There's just no place for me. I'm too quirky, I'm too eccentric, I'm too me. I'm not like everybody else. differentiate between doubting God and doubting myself. Sometimes doubting yourself is doubting God, because you're doubting his power to work through you to make you a better person or do a better job at something. And, you know, maybe I need to put little reminders up all over the house. I'm sure Nouriel's going to get ticked off, but like just little things to remind me to stick in my brain, like God made you so you can do good. I don't know, like I'll have to think them through. That one sounds cheesy, but and maybe it'll help my daughter. I don't know what's going on at school, but she is like die hard. I want to get out of there now. And it's hard to know if it's just like an emotional thing. She's on her period, or if it's like something legitimate concerning. I am concerned with this increasing trend of like kids dumping school for online school because they don't want to deal with their classmates. And it's hard to tell, like, are high schools really that much worse now than they were like when we were kids? Anyway, I guess I'm doing better today. I'm not feeling so like flighty, panicky in my heart, if that makes any sense. Oh, it's a little bit slippery still out here. A little bit colder over here too. Of course, you know, the first couple days were just with Nouriel, and I think that was good for me to settle Nouriel in first, give her some much needed attention, and then focus in on Aaron. Ironically enough, like I said before, Nouriel claims that Aaron doesn't get enough attention. I don't get that. Like, I feel like I'm smothering the kid constantly. Or maybe she's, what's it called? When you put someone else's problems on somebody, put your problems on somebody else, saying that this is the issue. So I'm guessing that she says that she really means that she doesn't get enough attention. And I would definitely argue that one, that she doesn't get enough attention. Not sure what's going on with Thanksgiving yet. We haven't talked about it. He's still messaging me little bits of stuff about how he's working on things. But he's not pushing hard for me to see him. Did I go down the wrong road? No. I'm gonna keep going, I think. Haven't heard a peep out of you, although it looks like you've watched the video at least a couple times. At least by putting it up on YouTube, I can track the number of times you watch it. Of course, if I accidentally load it, then I don't know if that counts. Maybe it does. I don't know. So this is probably Traverse City weekend for you. So you're probably up in Traverse right now, hunting, doing your thing. It's beautiful. Look at this. Look at this. Wait a minute. Am I going down the right road? Yes. Look how beautiful that is. I hope that comes across on camera. It's just gorgeous right now. I don't know. I guess at this point, like, I've thrown the entire court at you. Not just the ball, but here's the whole court. So I'm waiting to see how you're going to lay it back out and if you're going to throw the ball back to me. If you don't, well, then you don't. I don't know. I have to take a step back to, what is that? It's like a big dome. It's like a dome out there. I have to take a step back and look at it from your point of view too. Oh, I don't know if they're even open yet. Gosh. Shoot. I wonder what time they open. That kind of sucks. I was gonna do grocery shopping while I get my oil changed. Anyway, looking at it from your point of view, I don't history or anything with women in your life other than you've had some long-term relationships. So maybe you're just hesitant to get involved like you want to, but then you think to yourself, well, maybe I don't. And understandably, maybe you're concerned about me going, Jared, and you really like me and you don't want your heart broken. I've never really had my heart broken, so I can't identify with that. Maybe it's happened to you. So I guess I can't sit here and judge you for not being quick to respond. I guess I'll give you a week. If by Saturday morning you haven't responded to me, then I'm just gonna call it a wash and just be done. So, I mean, I'm not saying you have to ask me out, but, you know, just a generalized response, not just like ghosting me for, that would be ghosting, is reading a message and not responding. Ghosting me for a whole week. On the other hand, maybe you don't want to respond because you've got your cousin around you. Maybe you're trying to figure that whole mess out of balancing him and yeah, so I'll give you a week. Well, 5 days. I'll give you 5 days to figure this out. Saturday morning, the deciding factor.